Hey everybody, welcome to Ralph's Pound for Pound Breakdown podcast, coming at you today on July 20th, Thursday, beautiful fucking day. We're getting lots of good MMA news, we're getting lots of good info, lots of things are happening. Not just Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather, the greatest fucking thing to ever happen. No, so there's more stuff out there happening. I'm going to go ahead and just cheers you, as I like to do. If you notice, I like to drink beer, relax, have a good time. After a long day at work, come over, say what's up to you. And me too. So cheers, motherfucker. Alright, so here's what we're breaking down right now. UFC 214, we got Tyron Woodley versus Demian Maia. This is the second title fight happening on the card. The co-main event. The baddest motherfuckers on the planet. What do we got? We got Tyron Woodley, who's 17-3, versus Demian Maia, who's 25-6. Oh my God. Two of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet. Tyron Woodley, a dude who lays everybody out. Robbie Lawler, he knocked that motherfucker out in the first round. Came around and just cacked him. And next thing you know, we got a new champion. Tyron Woodley, a dude with hands. Crazy hands, crazy stand-up, great fucking boxing stand-up kicks. Punches together, likes to do them punches in bunches, Goldberg style. Missed that motherfucker in the UFC. Anyways, Demian Maia, let's talk about him for a second. Badass black belt jiu-jitsu artist. This motherfucker gets his hands on you. If he grabs you, if he gets a fucking your neck, collarbone, anything, he's pulling you in like a fucking octopus. Just, you're done. He's going to take Woodley to the ground. That's where he wants to be. He's going to try and get him down, submit his happy ass, get that belt. I don't want to say they're boring fights. It's jiu-jitsu. If anybody watches this who knows jiu-jitsu and knows that when you get your hands on a dude, stand up, get him to the ground, and you actually can take control the legs with your legs, control the neck, control the underhooks, all that good stuff, you're going to be watching a fight where a dude who's a black belt specialist, the way that Demian Maia is, at fucking 39 years old, he could be the champion. We could have a 39-year-old, 170-pound welterweight champion. Man, that's a fucking crazy thought. Tyron Woodley, on the other hand, has a whole different view of this. This dude, first off, great wrestling, defense, and skills. He knows how to stuff a takedown. He knows not to jump into guard of Demian Maia. He knows that he's not trying to ground and pound Demian Maia. He's got to stand up. He's got to rise up. So what's going to happen? Well, every fight starts on your feet. Where are they going to start? You're going to see Tyron Woodley and Demian Maia have a nice little feel-out session. I don't think you're going to see Tyron Woodley coming at him with a whole bunch of aggression. There's not really been any kind of comeback, talk-back bullshit between them the way you see with John Jones, Daniel Cormier. What you're getting right now is you're going to get two dudes who just want to get in the ring and go at it and figure out who's the best. Now we got Tyron Woodley, who's 17 wins, 3 losses. Demian Maia coming in with 25 wins, 6 losses. Tyron Woodley has 6 knockouts. 5 submissions, 6 decisions. He's lost by knockout. He's also lost by decision. Demian Maia comes in with 3 knockouts. He's got 12 submissions, 10 decisions, and 1 knockout loss with 5 decision losses. So they both, not to say they have weak chins, they're not Chuck Liddell after years. They're dudes that are like 100% until they get clipped or until they get caught on the ground and just get pounded out, you know. So look at them that way. We got a good fight. We got these motherfuckers coming at each other. So let's talk about this. Let's look at their decisions and their wins and whatnot. So you got Tyron Woodley coming off of a knockout from Robbie Lawler, winning the belt. Before that, who'd he fight? Who was he actually against? Well, he fought Kevin Gastelum, who he beat by decision after 3 rounds. You got Dong Hyun Kim, who he knocked out in the first round. But Tyron Woodley lost to Rory McDonald. Rory McDonald's a bad motherfucker now. He's in Bellator. He went to decision with Tyron Woodley. A lot of stand-up, some ground game. Basically just kept Tyron's hands off him, which is all Demian has to do. So before that, you got Tyron Woodley beating Carlos Condit, beating Josh Koscheck, Jay Heron, He did lose to Jake Shields by decision and Nate Marquardt, who's the knockout. That's the one dude who knocked him out. Got him with some elbows and punches in the 4th round. That was back in 2012, though, so we're talking a bunch of years later. Since he beat Robbie Lawler by knockout in the 1st round, you see Stephen Thompson he went draw with. Now, they had to run that back. Had to run that back. You can't show me that Stephen Thompson fight and see Tyron Woodley. The way their first fight was, holy shit. 2 dudes just throwing motherfucking hands, kicks, punches, takedowns, stand-ups, all that good shit. That was a bad motherfucker. Stephen Thompson, Tyron Woodley won. That was back in 2016, in November. They ran it back in March of 2017. That was the most boring motherfucker for 5-round decision. And it came back majority decision of fucking Tyron Woodley. Okay, could it win either way? Sure it could have win either way. But where did it go? It went to Tyron Woodley. The most boring fucking fight I have watched of 2016. That motherfucker was a snooze fest. Why? Because they felt each other's punches. You watch Stephen Thompson versus Tyron Woodley 1, and you see they both clipped each other. They both got withered. They're both over there like, oh, fuck, dude's got hands. Dude's got kicks about each other. Now, let's talk about Demian Maia. Since Tyron Woodley has been champion, he's only fought one dude twice with the belt. After he knocked out Robbie Lawler, he defended his title twice against Stephen Thompson. Demian Maia, this motherfucker's had some good luck and bad luck. Well, first off, he's on a 7-fight win streak right now. He's beat Alexander Yakovlev. I don't know how to say that name right, but, you know, we'll run with that. He did that by decision, 3rd round. He also beat Ryan LaFleur, decision, 3rd round. He beat Neil Magny by submission in the 2nd with a rear naked choke. He beat Gunnar Nelson. Gunnar's a good dude. He's actually fighting this weekend. No, let me rephrase that. He fought last weekend and he lost. But Gunnar's a good dude. He went decision with that one. You also got Matt Brown. Matt Brown took him, and Demian Maia submitted Matt Brown. Matt Brown's a bad motherfucker. That dude's hard as fuck. Watch The Ultimate Fighter. He's on there. Excuse me. Also, watch him just his fights. That dude's got the death stare. Most notable win is Carlos Condit. He submitted him in the 1st round, and then went on to beat George Masvidal in a decision for the 3rd round. So you got Demian Maia right now. He is a submission specialist. However, Homeboy's got more decisions than he does submissions in the last 5 years. You're looking at him only submitting guys 4 times. William, 4. 4 times out of his last, 3, 6, 9, 11, 12 fights. So, I mean, he's a submission specialist, but he doesn't use it all that often. I mean, if we want to talk percentages and whatnot, you're looking at, he's got 12 submissions. He's 48% submissions of Demian Maia. That's his whole career. Not in the last 5 years, though. So, Tyron Woodley's going to be worried about that. Really, who I have in this? I like Tyron Woodley, but, dude, jiu-jitsu's my thing. I love jiu-jitsu, and I love training, and I love seeing black belts who can get a dude, once they get their hands on you, they're going to do some shit. I rolled with Hoyler Gracie for 7 minutes. He tapped me 6 times. The first minute was me having strength between the 7 minutes. Anyways, so, what are we doing now? We're going to go ahead and say, I'm going to choose Demian Maia by submission, new champ. And that's my choice right now, July 20th, 2017, a week and a half before, a week and a day or 2 before the fight. So, that's my choice. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, SacktownOG, SacktownOG. You're watching Ralph's Pound for Pound Breakdown podcast, coming at you, doing all the MMA shit, a little bit of boxing, a little bit of Bellator. I might even do the Raiders because that's my team. If you can't tell, I got my black and white baby back here. You know, it's black and silver. We always in the zone. Raiders coming at you. So that's my team. But other than that, I'm a full MMA fanatic, jiu-jitsu fanatic, car fanatic, truck fanatic. I like working on motherfuckers. I built this bitch. So, anyways, go ahead and leave your comments on the bottom. I'd love to have a conversation with people who were really excited about new fights coming up, who know MMA, not just some dude who saw that Mayweather versus Conor and all of a sudden, he's the baddest boxer in the world. You don't bring an MMA guy into the boxing ring. He's not going to do good. You fucking pussies. You got to understand the whole game, the overall, the flat earth version. Eddie Bravo, word kicking the earth's round. I know that. Anyways, so go ahead and hit me up. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Sacktown OG. I'll respond. I got a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time. But I like talking with people who know MMA. So, that being said, peace out. My choice, UFC 214, Demian Maia, submission, second round. There we go. Take it easy. Ralph's Pound for Pound Breakdown Podcast. Peace.